Welcome back to the Seven Magnolias channel, home of Jacktown Classics and Sacred and Naked.
What up?
And we have a new show that we bring into you, based off of our love of wrestling, called Rated R.K.Yo. If you know, you know.
If you know, you fucking know, man.
So I do want to start off with introductions and how long you've been a fan, because I feel like the wrestling community and the anime community have this same thing of like, oh, you ain't been watching since such and such, you ain't no real fan, or you don't remember that dark match in 2009 with
me. Yeah, nigga, I was broke.
You know,
it's
like niggas. I ain't gonna say gatekeeping, but they.
Nigga, I've been a fan.
You know.
Let me tell you. You remember back when they actually had pay-per-views, like when you was a kid?
Yeah.
So you used to watch the weekly show or whatever like that. They'd be like, oh yeah, what's the name of that motherfucker? You used to have the crazy ones back in the gap, like Armageddon,
Vengeance,
and
Armageddon, Judgment Day.
It's like that bitch. You got a pay-per-view. That type shit. You know for damn well your mama ain't finna buy that pay-per-view.
Hell no.
You ain't got no chance in world. So and then computers wasn't like we could just get on Stream East or some shit. Hell nah. You had to wait till the next episode came on
to figure out what happened
and see what type of highlights. So now you
go to the
website.
website.
That shit was a surprise, nigga. It was like, shit, who won that championship? I wonder who won that motherfucker. That's nigga. That's a minute, nigga. Now you can just turn on Peacock for free with your Xfinity.
I've been a fan since SmackDown was on UPN.
Damn.
Feel me?
That was the first time.
Booker T was the top guy when The Rock and Brock.
That was the Rock show.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
The Rock was the first nigga to get his own show.
How
he was
old are you?
27.
29.
Okay. I got both of y'all beat.
Yeah, because you old as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a year older than you.
Yeah, but
Old
you
as fuck, though.
Because
I definitely been a fan since the Attitude Era. Since it was WWE and WCW.
Okay, I
used to watch WWE at one grandma's house, then watch SmackDown at another grandma's house. And I vividly remember it was an episode of Raw. It was like the last match was like Stone Cold versus The Undertaker or some shit. I don't even remember the storyline because I ain't give a fuck about storylines back then. But Undertaker had like tied him, that little old logo he had with the T and the X.
Yeah.
He tied Stone Cold to that bitch and was raising him up. I thought he was about to set that nigga on fire. And right as the shit was about to go off, my mom was like, "You gotta go to bed."
That's what's it called? The Ministry?
It was the Ministry of Darkness. Yeah.
That was his.
It was me the whole time. It was me all along, Austin.
Right.
Yeah, the big fist SmackDown entrance, man. Rey Mysterio popping out there, bitch. That's all I had. I fell off though. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I fell off for a good.
I ain't gonna lie. Them what? Late 2010s and shit.
7, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to get back around, but shout out to my nigga Dexter. It was Money in the Bank, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when the bloodline was at its height, and his grandma, bro, rest in peace to her. She literally won. We went down there just for him to turn on Money in the Bank so she could watch that motherfucker. And she was watching every single last one. And I said, bro, this lady this old and she's still tuning in, bro. I gotta get back. And I think I forgot what happened. That was during when Cody was supposed to finish the story. That was that.
Yeah.
So I locked in back on that. I literally watched. Every pay-per-view I could watch, bro, I'm watching that bit. WrestleMania,
I got back in before you. So I got back in on so Raw and SmackDown was like ass. Like I mean like both cheeks and the whole ass, my nigga. But NXT was jumping. That was the black and gold NXT. And that was like nigga. Cause I told you to go back and watch them. It was you or Roscoe. That was Undisputed Era.
When you hold the mic, you hold that where the legs at. Cause when you touch that part that you touching, the mic pick it up.
You can hear that.
When I say you got Undisputed Era, so that was Adam Cole and all them niggas. Yeah. That was when Triple H was really like going to get indie niggas. Yeah. So like that was the first time you saw Karrion Kross.
Because he was running NXT.
Yeah. They had Keith Lee. Like the real Keith Lee out there, motherfucker. You had Tommaso Ciampa going crazy. Then you even before that, you had like that was the first time I saw Charlotte and Becky. Becky was not the same Becky. You had the fucking I remember all the matches. The NXT Brooklyn, all the NXT like really got me back into that. Why I know like Triple H can book a show. It's just shit, bro. He just got to get back into his groove.
Yeah, but like I was keeping up with it. Like I still had it on Twitter, Bleach Report. I just wasn't sitting down Monday night, Tuesday night, Friday night watching it.
The hottest point of that whole move. You remember when I think I talked to you about it. You remember when they got caught over in Saudi Arabia and they had to bring the NXT niggas over to do an invasion angle? Mm-hmm. That shit was tough because that's when they put like all them niggas front row.
Yeah,
I was Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, and then I fell off. I think they called it something else.
The PG era.
PG era.
It was before the PG era.
Before the PG era was Ruthless Aggression, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. So early. So I was Attitude towards the middle end of Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, and the beginning of the PG era, and then I fell off. And I'm glad I fell off because I was keeping up with it, like you said, and it was like niggas I was seeing. I was like,
is it still in the PG era?
No,
it's PG, but the reality era, is what I missed.
Well, technically, they say Raw is in the Netflix era.
So the current era that they call it is the TKO era.
Okay, yeah.
But I had fell off, but like I was keeping up with it, and like I was missing niggas like Enzo Amore and Jack Swagger. I missed all. And I would see that show. I was like, I don't want to watch this. Yeah. But something.
Jack Swagger was like that, bro.
So man, we went to that show.
Yeah, we went to that show. Yeah.
It was right before, or maybe right after that, when the first show I remember watching when I came back was when Roman announced he had cancer.
That shit was crazy.
And I've been watching ever since. So what was it, like 2018, I think?
Yeah.
It was like the end of 2018.
Yeah.
That's when I started back watching. So, the first thing I got, I'm going to let y'all introduce yourselves because we never did that. Who I am. Go ahead.
I'm going to let my profile go first.
Oh. What a show of difference. I am Jacoby Amaya Smith. I also go by the name of DJ Sensei. If you ever need some DJ needs, beats, any music, collaboration, anything like that, man, I'm the guy to get with, man. I'm starting out, so I'm still fresh at this shit. I'm still new at this shit, but, man, it's a beautiful thing that I'm working with, man. I'm working on some great shit, bro. So just lock in with me, tap in with me. I'm pretty sure Zay gonna put our Instagrams and social medias and shit like that. So just tap in with me, bro. Anything you need, bro, we can work together and make it happen, man, for sure.
That's crazy. I feel it. It's your boy Matt, DJ Superkick. You know what I'm saying? Final Bell Entertainment. You know how it is. We got some shit coming for real, for real. We got some stuff coming.
You said Final Bill?
Final Bell Entertainment, yeah.
Final Bill. Okay.
Yeah, that's my LLC. I just got it approved.
Shout out to you.
Congratulations.
I fuck with that. All right. First thing we're going to start with is the faces. And I literally found this on TikTok for y'all got here. The faces of each era. Okay. I just want to see if y'all agree. A lot of these, it's a couple of these before our time, but most of these we lived through or we kept up with it if it was during the time we wasn't watching.
Shit, the first 50 years is just Bruno ass.
So that's what we finna start. The WWF era, 1963 to 1984. Bruno Sammartino, which I know that's somebody Stone Cold looked up to a lot. Superstar Billy Graham, Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales.
I can't argue with that.
Shit, I don't know shit about the era, so I cannot disagree or agree.
Right.
I mean, shit, Bruno, how many times champ?
I don't know how many times he won it, but I know he was like the longest reigning before Roman broke it.
Like he held the belt and he didn't give it up until he was ready to give it up.
Basically.
Like, and then I think he gave it up and then won it again.
Sound like the face to me.
And then this
that was the first
Vince Senior era.
Yeah, okay.
And this before Vince Jr. said, "Man, fuck what my daddy got going on."
Another thing, both of y'all was kind of doing it. Whole legs, yeah. All right, the Golden era, which I think
Hulk Hogan.
as far as knowledge, we know about this. We wasn't around,
Yeah.
but we know about it. Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, and Roddy Piper.
Okay, I mean, I'm cool with that, but where Rick at? Or he in the next one?
Is that
Rick,
what?
and you know what's
Is
crazy?
this WWE or this
This is WWF. WWF/WWE.
So
Okay,
he,
that's why,
Rick was
Rick
in
in
WCW.
Yeah, okay.
But Rick is not in none of these.
I mean, he was because Rick was WC.
He was WCW for a long time.
Yeah, he was WCW.
Yeah. Then
Like I wouldn't expect to see Sting on any of these either.
Yeah.
he not.
So
And then you got the new generation era. That's 93 to 97. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Undertaker. This is Undertaker when he was with Paul Bearer.
Okay, I'm cool with it. All right.
yeah, that's
Now,
solid.
Attitude Era. Who y'all thinking?
I mean, it's probably gonna be Stone Cold, Rock,
Triple H.
Shawn Michaels.
You got 3 out of 4.
Shawn Michaels got to be in like 3-4 eras. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not the face.
Because
Shawn in the new generation era.
only reason I say that is because shit, nigga, like
Yeah, I agree with you, but I just
DX for a long ass time.
yeah, I agree with you on it, but I just know he wasn't always the face of an era. He was probably a big player in those areas because he was DX and he was still a superstar in his own right. But I just
The only era that they consider him a face of is new generation
yeah,
era.
so that makes
But
sense.
it's Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, and Undertaker. And then I think this is Ministry of Darkness Undertaker.
Come on, bro. If Undertaker in that bitch, Shawn got to be in that motherfucker.
But again, Taker was a face because Taker still
Yeah, but look at the Taker's best matches is gonna be in that era. Is gonna be Shawn, and Triple H.
But that's why I say Shawn is a major player. He still probably
But that's what make you the face.
nah,
All them are major players.
you not the face.
Man,
He wasn't.
wasn't-
Because
you
I think
wasn't
also
face.
though, I think there was also one of them. He had like the big
Is that when he lost his smile?
back injury or whatever.
Yeah,
Is that when he
so
lost his
that's what I'm
smile?
saying. You
Yeah.
gotta
Okay, so he in the
realize
next
did
one. All
have
right, so
some
what's the
big-
next one?
He's not in the next one.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. He got to be in the next one.
Because the
bro.
next
Like,
one, Ruthless Aggression.
he was in Ruthless Aggression.
He was in it.
He was in it, but he wasn't a face.
What's them? John Cena and who?
John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, and Edge.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you.
John
I don't really
Cena,
feel like you can argue
Randy
with that.
Orton, Batista.
And Edge. I don't think you can argue with that.
John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista. I can't argue with them four. I feel like I'm missing somebody in there though.
Unless you want to put
Kurt, maybe.
Yeah,
Kurt, JBL, Ray.
I'm not putting JBL in there, bro.
Nah, I'm put
Shit, JBL was a shit.
I might put Ray
Look,
with JBL. Only, and really, I might put Eddie before both of them.
Yeah.
It's just Eddie.
But
Eddie
Eddie,
died.
you know,
You know what I'm saying?
Eddie died. Only reason I say JBL because during there he was a champion. They did put a lot of time into making that nigga a big time villain, and he was APA.
The man.
but APA,
The-
nobody in APA was. Would you say was the face?
No, it was a face, but
Ron.
he became a face at a it's just like with Shawn. He was a major player.
There you go.
doing
There
that.
you go. There you go.
Definitely.
There you
There
go.
we go.
So he'll be, the, you
Now,
know,
I will say-
what they say on the bubble. He'll be on the bubble.
Yeah, he'll be.
Now I will say what they had JBL doing back then.
was
He
some
could not.
crazy
He could,
shit, bro.
that
Like
nigga,
that's what I'm
he
saying.
went to the border wall.
Nah, that was
That shit could not.
He went to
fly.
That
the
shit was crazy.
He went to the border wall and started snitching. Like
that shit was crazy.
Like you know how I feel about that Grande Americano shit. That
Bro,
shit
but
just plain.
I listen. I know that's disrespectful,
Shout out
but
to
bro, he
Chad
went to
Gable.
the border.
that shit, no, that shit is
like I get it.
that's some South Park anime.
I joke. I joke a lot about a Grande America, and then please free Pete Dunne because he can wrestle his ass off.
They got both of them boy. They returned the nigga. The other dude with him, I forgot.
Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bates.
Both of them
He
niggas can wrestle
returned.
their ass off, bro.
He did one match as Tyler, and we never saw him again until he was.
And you know what's crazy?
In the, yeah.
Here's the wild part. I think and this is off topic. I'm sorry. Please, can we just we got enough short niggas. Can we just get this cruiserweight division going, bro? Like, it's too many. Like, we can bring it back the right way. Chad
Who would
Gable.
be the first champ?
I put it on Chad. And not only would I put it on Chad, I'm not even going to say he a heel or a face. I just want him to go out there and wrestle his ass off. I want them to have the same way you had women's matches and all this type of shit. And they be wrestling their ass off. Get their ass at least 10 to 15 minutes. Nigga, we coming out here. Chad, show me what you got every night.
Let me ask you this: if you could put, because the thing about the cruiserweight title is, yeah, it's a title and whatever, but it's not as respected as like say the Intercontinental Champ, obviously WWE or World Heavyweight Champ and all that shit.
I mean, but shit,
So
they
if you
just
could
built
put-
they just built the U.S. title back up.
Right. So if you could put say 5 or 6 niggas in that
there.
division to make it respectable,
Yeah,
who would y'all put in?
Chad Gable.
Because I'm waiting on a name and I want that you didn't say.
To me,
and I'm want
this is just me. Chad Gable, Johnny Gargano at this very moment. Because I need people to see. Because to me, I'm going to make it the wrestling division. Just like we making the U.S. title open challenge and all that type shit. We seeing matches with this U.S. title with Dragunov, with fucking with Sammy, with fucking even Carmelo coming out there and having matches every fucking night, and they good matches.
Can I rephrase my question?
Okay.
So, and I'm going off what you're saying. So you know how they say, so like the WWE champ
Yeah.
is the face of the company.
Yes.
The World Heavyweight champ is like 1B, face of the company.
Yes.
Or supposed to be.
Supposed.
Intercontinental champ
and I-
is the workhorse champion.
Yes.
What is the USC's,
Not
the USA titles thing?
Right.
If you saying the
right now,
cruiserweight
I really
is
think
like,
both of them to work. Right now, to me, you get more work out of the U.S. title than you is the Intercontinental title right now.
okay, so we can say both of those are like workhorse champions. What would you put?
Because I mean, to be honest, any title under the big titles, right? I'm talking about the big motherfuckers. When you get to the big motherfuckers, that's a whole group of people. We know who in there. Now you got people that, because when Oba come, I feel like Oba gonna be in that motherfucker.
He's already in there.
When Trick not in that scene yet, but like he said,
did Oba beat Cody? No, he didn't.
he did. But shit,
That-
they put that as one of the top matches of the year.
Yeah, so that's why.
So,
he'll be.
Oba is and look at where he at. But anyway, those big titles, that's a whole different realm. Anything under that, to me, you have to be worker, because that's your workers right there. Yeah. That's what's filling your card. That's what, and you really just giving them something to fight over. That's why I like the fact that the women have their U.S. titles and Intercontinental titles, because you don't just having one. You got a bunch of people that want to wrestle. You just need a reason to do it. Now, all of them don't need a reason, but they give it to them. And I feel like you got so many guys, especially small guys. You got a 2-hour show and a 3-hour show and NXT. You can fit that shit off in there. And then the Mexican promotion,
And
you
you still
putting
got
their
that-
belts on there.
and you still got that. Do they still do the WWE Speed or whatever?
Yeah, they got the speed titles, and then not to mention, nigga, you got access to TNA motherfuckers. They already coming up with
That's what
NXT too.
I was just finna say that
and TNA.
the blueprint already been laid for how they can bring it back to you and make that shit prestigious. The X Division title was the cruiserweight division.
Exactly.
They literally.
Why the fuck did I say
And
TNA?
you saying Gargano, you saying Chad. The person if I was to bring back the cruiserweight division and give it a title, I would give it to Javon.
I mean, but
and that's strictly, and I don't really know what I'm saying, put it on Javon, and that's strictly off the blueprint from the X Division title.
Make sure you talk in the mic.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
but I mean, the thing about it is though, like Javon is going to be in the Intercontinental title picture.
You could be in two parts. You could be in.
But-
If that's when we're talking about.
Because I mean, also
hypotheticals
too,
anyway.
look at all the access you got to these smaller guys. Like, look at the whole goal is to make the smaller guys look bigger than life, right? Because the big guys gonna look bigger than life regardless. You want to make sure the smaller guys can wrestle their ass off.
But but when it come to cruiserweight, that still was a division where you still had guys that
You want them to flip their ass off.
Yeah, and that's why I say Javon. Like Javon is literally the guy. Like he doing, and no disrespect, he's doing more theatrical shit than your luchadors are doing.
I mean, but even
and he still look good as a.
so flipping
But I mean,
ass
look,
nigga.
look at who else you got. You got Ray Phoenix in there. I'm looking at the matches too. Javon Evans versus Ray Phoenix. That should go crazy.
That's X division. That's literally an X division match. If you put them two niggas in 10, that's an X division match.
Yeah.
So you feel me? So
'Cause
that's
I
why
mean-
I say I get like it's a bunch of like the X division was
Yeah.
basically luchadors and small niggas.
Yeah.
The cruiserweight was the same shit.
Yeah.
Like it was small niggas and luchador. And niggas that could bounce off the fucking
Yeah.
walls if you wanted to. I fuck with what you saying, but I feel like you have the ability to make the shit a very, very fun title to go out. And that's some shit.
Yeah.
Like Intercontinental, you gotta have very serious matches. You can have fun matches, but they still have to be because you have to keep the prestige on it because it is a prestigious title. It's one like it's damn near if your top 3 titles.
Because I mean, even with that, like,
can you pass me my belt?
Because now that
I know it's behind them figures and shit.
Your belt,
now that you said Javon Evans, you know who else you know a match I would love to see for that belt? Yeah. Javon versus that's gonna make it pop. Javon versus what's my boy name, man? Dirty Dom.
Oh,
Javon versus Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, I feel like wrestling, like, cause that's my thing. I feel like you should don't bring back the purple title. Don't bring back none of that shit. I'm talking about give me a new design, make it serious, but you can have so much fun with it. I don't need you to change
cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight. Yeah.
So, to get back on topic, I think that was some great points y'all made. The PG era. Who y'all think is in that? This is 08 to 2014.
Still be John Cena, Edge, and Randy.
You said 08 to
14.
Well, now that would have been when Edge had his accident, huh?
Yeah.
So John, Randy.
And this is I'd say the really the beginning of this era is like when I fell off.
So John, Randy.
Would that be Roman them?
That's what I was finna say, Roman.
Is that?
But I feel like that's Shield Roman.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint for one of them. For shit, 10 years. What was the crowd chanting?
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Yeah. Because 14 was the year, was 12, was it 12 or 14 he did the pipe bomb and left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2008 through 2000 when?
14.
Is that Daniel Bryan?
Not yet.
Daniel Bryan is after that, huh? He 2015.
I give you another hint. It's somebody who started Attitude Era, but they reached their top during this era.
I think not going back to the Undertaker, right? Like
no.
No, you didn't go. No, you didn't. Because Undertaker.
No, you said start. You said start at the Attitude Era.
PG was.
They started in their career started Attitude Era, but they reached the top in this era.
Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. So it's John, CM Punk, Randy, and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put this in the camera. This fake ass bet I got off of Amazon when I was Stone Cold Steve Austin last year for Halloween. And then the reality era, 14 to 16.
That's gonna be your Romans, Seth Rollins. What's my boy name?
Don't overthink it.
It's right there. Cody.
Nope.
Cody not up.
Cody AEW. He left,
but he came back.
What's the?
He said reality.
It's 14 to 16.
14 to 16.
Yeah.
That's where it stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody. Yeah, I was going to say
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
Daniel Bryan. And then one more who was running the company for 20 years.
It ain't age, is it?
Not running from an administrative standpoint. I'm talking about Cena. So it's Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns.
That makes sense. Because when he in that feud,
and then
what's his name?
And John Cena. I call it the white rope era because when they had the white ropes.
This era that you.
Yeah. So this like when I was talking about Enzo Amore and Jack Swagger and all them niggas, Alicia Fox and all them niggas. Yeah. I wasn't watching that shit.
No, Enzo,
but I was keeping up with it.
Enzo was good.
I think just from what I watched,
they had good promos.
I saw his mic skills.
Yeah.
But his mic skills is what made me not want to watch. I just it was something about how he was talking.
I feel like that
shit.
He was a Jersey dude, bro.
I ain't
gonna lie.
them niggas
when
either.
I seen the shit where them niggas
They
had
accents.
to do the promo without the mics and shit, I was like, yeah, this not even about them. This is about WWE as a product. Mm-hmm. Like them niggas was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I guess.
Then the new era. This is 2016 to 2020.
That's Roman, Seth.
No, it's Roman, but not Seth.
No Seth.
Seth should be out through there.
You know what I'm saying? Seth, what?
Seth should be out through there. Seth, that should be Seth Rollins and Roman for a few times.
But it's not Seth, but you do got Roman.
Is it Sammy?
Nope.
AJ. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause AJ, what's
If you
there?
put AJ, you gotta put Seth.
What's there? That's 16 through what?
It's 16 to 20.
Yeah, cause he beat Cena.
So
for
I
the
started.
title.
This was
Yeah.
I started back watching midway through this era.
Bray wouldn't be on that one.
Bray is not in that one.
Bray had the whole world in
You
his
got
hands.
3
That's what I'm
men.
saying.
I said you got 3 men and a woman.
Bray had the whole
So
world in
is
his
it-
hands.
Is it Becky?
Becky. She was Becky 2 belts.
Bro.
So is
And then
Roman,
you got a
AJ,
nigga, Becky,
Becky.
and then you got a nigga that turned into fake Bane.
Fake bang.
He started wearing the leather jackets with the fur and shit.
Elias?
With a gas mask.
Dean Ambrose
Dean Ambrose.
and Bray not in that.
Nope.
Bray literally had the whole.
Bray not in. If you think of what
Bray not in none of these.
how?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey.
I can't. See
No, I
that.
can't. No,
I
not
can't
that I'm
see
saying
that.
because Bray should have been in the one from 14 to 16, if I'm not mistaken.
That's before the Firefly Funhouse. That's cult leader Bray.
Yeah.
Nah,
Then you got the pandemic era, which is just 20 to 21.
Drew should be in that.
Drew was in it.
Randy,
Randy is in it.
It should be a woman, Becky.
No women.
Roman,
Roman. Who made that big return?
Cody, Punk. No,
And Ray.
At Royal Rumble. 2021, I think.
Hey, big return in 20. Edge.
Edge. Cause this one
'Cause he
he
had
was
Judgment Day.
feuding with. I think this was pre-Judgment Day. He came in. He was feuding with.
This is
It wasn't
pre-judgment.
L.A. Knight, was it?
This is pre-judgment.
He was
Day.
feuding with somebody.
LA Knight was still in NXT
what?
right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
this is the pandemic era. This Edge, Roman.
Drew and Randy.
Drew, I know
Okay.
it's Drew because Drew had just won the title. Because
What-
remember he
what
won
title?
the big belt
Yeah,
He had just won the
He
world
won
title
it at
at
well,
WrestleMania.
at WrestleMania. Yeah,
That was the pandemic WrestleMania. He
that was
had
the one
won
that was
belt. He
that
won
was the
in front
one
of nobody.
That was one that was supposed to be in Tampa.
That's why.
And then they went
Who he
back to
beat?
Tampa.
Who did? Was it?
It wasn't
Was it-
Bobby, was it? Bobby Lashley.
I thought it was Brock.
Yeah, so that
It might have been- it
I
might have been
definitely
Brock.
missed that because I'm thinking this nigga. I'm thinking the reason the thing
No.
about when he was at with the Punk thing was that he had never won it, so
No.
he had won it.
No, he
Yeah.
you know he's a multiple time champion.
Yeah, he surely is.
He's a
he won it
multiple-time
before. He
champion.
won it before the reinvention.
No, his whole thing was how to everybody showing love. Like that's why I love his character. Everybody showing love to Punk. Everybody showing love to Cody. And these niggas had to leave and come back to be like
Right,
that.
and he stayed.
He
Yeah.
left.
He
and
stayed and
he
reinvented
came-
himself.
He reinvented himself. Came back during a time where nobody else was doing shit. It was pandemic. Roman couldn't do it because he had cancer. He was out there by his motherfucking self.
Cause where he left, he went some. Where he went to?
Over to fucking What Culture Pro Wrestling and shit like that. Yeah. He was doing the indie scene tough. He came back and he won the belt and he won in front of nobody and that's his whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, not yeah.
That's his
yeah.
whole
That's
thing.
what it was.
He
Okay,
won
so
in
I
front
was
of nobody.
And then didn't he? And I might be tripping here. So he won it in front of nobody, lost it, and then
Yep.
the next WrestleMania in front of people, he won it again.
and lost it.
And lost it.
Oh, so that okay? So that's what it was.
Yeah,
that was
he-
when I
because-
And
Because
then he
remember-
lost it
in
when
the
so
season.
he won it. Then CM Punk came back and did some bullshit.
Not even just that. CM Punk came down, but that's when Damian cashed in. That's why he hated
That's the
Damian.
Money in the Bank I watched when Damian
Yeah.
won.
Because Damian, because he was like, bro, like he had just that. That's why his character makes sense to me because he has a right to be mad. Like this nigga. Now you might not agree with it, but shit, everybody getting this love, nigga. I held this shit down.
It's
nigga.
damn near like Jokic getting
Yes.
drafted doing the Taco Bell
Yes.
commercial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, I did this shit, nigga. When I won that bitch, it wasn't a hand clap in the motherfucking building.
Right.
Damn. Yeah, I feel that.
And then the Renaissance era, 21 to 24.
That's just last. That should be Roman, Punk, Cody,
With JB in it,
and Seth.
You got Roman and Cody and Seth, and then you got a woman,
Becky,
It's
the other woman,
Charlotte?
the black woman,
it's Bianca.
Bianca. Damn, I hate she with that nigga. And then now present day TKO era, 2024 to present.
That's shit. That's Roman,
Roman,
Seth.
no,
Seth TKO.
Punk,
Cody.
Cody, and you got a woman.
Bianca again? Is it Becky?
White woman, not Becky.
Charlotte? No, Rhea.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
I like how they not forcing her ass into this damn world title picture and just let her be a fucking.
I like the Rio tag team.
Yeah, because I know we always had discussion, but that's what I want for wrestlers. Like, bro, they don't always. That's how you drown characters because shit. Eventually, bro, you can't let them win every damn title.
Yeah,
you can't let them win every title, man. You gotta let them have some memorable moments without the title, bro. Like, I understand you want your more dominant wrestlers to have them that title, but shit, put the tag like they put the tag team titles on them. Let her be dominant with that shit for a while.
Yeah. And I feel that way with everybody but Bianca because now that Jade got that bitch, it got to be Bianca versus Jade.
As soon as Bianca
like I'm
back,
telling
she
you, like,
gotta be
like I love Jordan Grace and all that. You can have all three. I'm not good enough for, but it's a 1-on-1 with Bianca and Jade, like no cap.
Especially with Naomi on. Yeah, she might.
I mean, I'd take Naomi and Jade first if that's what you want to do, but Bianca got to be.
Nah, give me Bianca. Give me Bianca straight up coming out there, bitch swinging you. Like,
so. Now I have wrestling hot takes, and I've been holding on to this since October of last year.
Okay, so this shit probably didn't. May it happen, may it not happen.
We'll see. The first one is The Undertaker is overrated. It says his legacy leans more towards mystique and presentation than consistent in-ring greatness. Stop me when I say something you disagree with. For most of his career, his matches were slow, repetitive, and carried by his gimmick rather than pure skill. The streak inflated his legend, but many of those early WrestleMania bouts were forgettable or flat out bad. His best work didn't come until his late career run against guys like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and CM Punk, opponents who can make anyone elite. Strip away the entrance, the lights, and the aura, and you've got a performer who's more iconic than he was truly great in the ring.
How does that make him overrated? This shit sports entertainment.
I guess they were saying as a wrestler, as far as in-ring wrestling, he's overrated.
I mean, even the earlier matches, like John Gonzalez wasn't carrying that match. The nigga had to carry that motherfucker. Like, it's a lot of matches that nigga had to carry early on, and then they gave him some of the weakest motherfucking opponents to start that bitch, to be honest. So he worked with what he had.
Nah, I don't like that. Nah, even if you do say, okay, the streak,
that's a part of wrestling.
Yeah.
He won 30, like he was 30 before he lost 30 WrestleMania matches.
No, it was
20, something like
20, yeah. Or 21.
Like he won 20 something WrestleMania, man. You show me somebody else that you claim is better than him that got 20 WrestleMania matches and won all them bitches. Regardless of who he was facing, he won them bitches and put you forgettable.
Yeah.
You probably, whoever made the list probably wasn't even fucking old enough to remember them bitches in the first place.
I agree with that. But then also, to add to your point, because we know Vince, if it's good for the company or it's gonna make some money, he gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's not good for the company for this nigga to beat Undertaker in WrestleMania. So Undertaker finna win this bitch.
Yeah.
So I think that adds to his reputation, I guess.
But then you say,
what? I don't think that's. I think we're looking at it like it's a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing because exactly. I mean, even with that, like, you know what also adds to it? The fact that he put down Shawn Michaels, like the fact that they done had these many matches, the fact that he put down Triple H, like,
yeah,
he put them niggas in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but shit, you can't help who niggas like. The lights and shit is what matters. Because even when he was fucking biker Undertaker, niggas was fucking with it.
For sure.
American Badass. But then you say his best work came against Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Shit, his best work came in the best era of fucking wrestling, in some people's opinions. Yep. So shit, how can he be overrated when if you claim his best work came during the time where most people consider the best era of wrestling, shit, how they make him overrated?
Yeah.
He was a champion. He had great segments, great shit. He formed the tag team. He had great storyline. He did everything that pro wrestling plus sports entertainment is supposed to be
And niggas talking about that shit. Mick Foley was also a good ass match too. Now,
Yeah.
Nigga got some iconic moments. Nigga threw this nigga off the and he lived.
Into a table.
Come on, man.
His tooth came out his nose, but regardless.
Nah, nigga.
I can't agree with that. What's your next one? Yeah,
he
go ahead,
definitely
All right.
not overrated.
Randy Orton is a better overall wrestler than John Cena. Better range, better in-ring, better storytelling, feuds, match catalog, longer longevity. Randy Orton could 1,000% carry the company the way John Cena did for the last 15 years and could have done it better.
I'm not gonna say could have done it. I mean, the only thing that stopped Randy Orton was his attitude and how he acted
Early on.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that stopped. Because I mean, he was supposed to be that. And granted, like he is one of the better wrestlers. Like he's one of the softest wrestlers. Now, when I say soft, I mean like
Safest.
yeah, like he's one of the safest motherfuckers that you can wrestle with. So I mean, he can do that. But I mean,
Why
shit.
I guess because John Cena the biggest.
But I
mean,
I think
again,
also is
that's
John
not because
Cena's like his charity work and the hustle, loyalty, respect, and all that.
But I mean, again,
that's his character. That's not Randy's character.
But I mean, even then, though, like Randy, even as a good guy, like he is a bad guy. Like he looks like a bad guy. But at the end of the day, like his early on, like he started out what 22, 23, whatever. Oh. He was fucking up. That nigga tore what Cody said. He tore the fucking toilet off the wall type shit. Like he was fucking up. Like nigga, I gave you the belt and your ass tore a toilet off the wall, nigga. Like what the fuck? You ain't got to be the best nigga in the world, but can we not fuck up like property, nigga?
And then also we gotta look at it. Shit, Randy is a third generation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So John came from a different place. Like John, niggas in John family ain't wrestling, nigga. Like your family, you come from wrestling, so of course you would probably be the better overall and know a little bit more. But what can I say that he would have?
I think the Randy Orton thing is the same thing as like I think about Jeff Hardy. It was a few times where where they tried to give other stars the opportunity to be in John's place, and they just couldn't. Jeff Hardy was on drugs and shit. They gave him the belt, made him put in his place, and everybody loved him. But shit, he kept going to rehab. Randy kept fucking up, kept getting suspended, kept smoking weed. I mean, these are the eras where John had to carry this motherfucker because the niggas that they wanted to do it was fucking up.
So is that a part of the hot take? If they didn't have if he didn't have those issues and he stayed on the straight and narrow, would he have carried the company better than John? Is that the hot take, or is it like with
they saying Randy would have carried the company better than John did the last 15 years?
That's tough. I think
15. So what's the 2010 to now, even basically, with the retirement?
Because I mean, whether you like it or not, Vince was going in a family friendly environment. So I mean, shit. Even though you was a bad guy, it's levels to it.
You can be a bad guy, but kind of the same thing with like Stone Cold era stuff.
Yeah.
If the people love you, they love you.
Yeah. And I mean,
and I think the people love Randy.
It's not a.
I think that's a toss up.
It's not a bad take. I think it's just once you add the context to it.
Yeah.
They wanted Randy to do it, but it's just like Jeff. It was too. And then even around that time too, shit. We just talked about how whatchamacallit back was fucked up, so he couldn't wrestle. Edge was supposed to be in this place too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
had to say,
I really think it's just he had to carry that motherfucker.
That take is circumstantial. Like if there was no John Cena, I definitely would have did everything in my power to
push Randy.
You had the people
to push Randy. If there was no John Cena, but I just feel like John Cena overall thing, like he came in hot.
Right.
As the prototype, he came in.
Well, no, as a prototype, he was gonna get fired.
Yeah.
Then he went.
But I'm saying
he went to that rapping shit, and then blew it from there. But then he switched from that to hustle, loyalty, respect to chain gang. Then hustle, loyalty, respect. Then all the shit he got going on before he retired.
When I say he went with the prototype, I just feel like the confrontation with Kurt was one of them moments. Like. Again, I was too young to know all the background shit and all this shit. I just know from when that moment happened. Again, like you said, he almost got fired.
Yeah.
But it was...
Niggas, according to him, now, according to John Cena, he was finna get fired, and they was on a plane from somewhere, and niggas was like freestyle rapping, and he got in it, and then Stephanie saw it and was like, "Can you do that on TV?"
She
he was like,
company, didn't it?
Yeah. And you know, they went and did. It was like, bet you doing that Monday night or you know whatever the next show was, and he did. He started doing that shit, and
I mean that shit was gold though. That I ain't gonna lie. And I'm glad that they never like. I mean, they took away kind of like the elements of the character, but it was still always there.
Yeah.
He still always had that in him. And
I mean, even when Randy was a legend killer and shit, like Randy, they had the pieces. They had people that John Cena like. Cause even when John Cena was having the U.S. title and shit, they had niggas holding down the fucking title picture.
Yeah, I think again, like we said, I think that take is very, very circumstantial.
It's very circumstantial.
Like,
okay. So I got a question. All I need is a yes or no. Is Gunther
Walter
the next legend killer?
Yes.
Yes or no?
no.
All right. Next one. The Attitude Era.
Why not?
He said he just needed
I just need a yes or no. The Attitude Era is mad overrated. If you sit down and binge watch it, you soon realize only a handful of matches hold a candle to the matches we see today. Attitude Era only survived because of the characters and star power and nostalgia.
That's what was needed at the time.
Thank you.
That was what needed at the time. At that time, it wasn't about matches. We didn't get to be honest, the height of wrestling came when you got to the Daniel Bryans and them, and they was actually came back to focusing on that portion of it. But at that time, the 90s was all about fast pace. And that's why ECW was so successful. They didn't show whole matches; they showed clips.
That was the literal start of sports entertainment.
Yeah, they needed that.
I'm really starting to feel like these people don't understand. Like, yes, this is pro wrestling. Yes, you have guys that are in there.
Yeah,
that are supposed to be it ain't about their mic skills.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about their storyline. It's about their in-ring ability.
Yep.
But when people show up, they want to hear the mic skills. They want to see the theatrics. They're paying their money to not just watch a bunch of matches. They can do that from their house. They want the experience of seeing John Cena go mic to mic with CM Punk or Roman or anything like. Even if he kill him. Even if it's like how he did Austin Theory, it's about that
was nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a part of it. It's sports entertainment.
That's why I think now it's the wrestling renaissance. Because I mean, back when it was WWF, it was more focused on that wrestling, and you had characters and shit. But the Attitude Era brought characters like Stone Cold. Stone Cold, let's not forget, he could wrestle his ass off.
Right.
Stone Cold gave you some matches
he
where
came
like
in
shit.
as the ring master.
That's what I'm saying. Like Stone Cold was a wrestler. Like The Rock could wrestle his ass off. Like you had Shawn Michaels wrestling his ass off. Even Triple H, like you had niggas wrestling their ass off. But at that time, I didn't need to be the technical mastermind just like fucking Daniel Bryan and shit. Because look, Daniel Bryan, we loved him because he was the underdog and he was wrestling his motherfucking ass off.
Right.
That's in the future. If you're looking at that shit now I am looking for a good match. I do want the story. I do want the character because we now see we can get all of it at one time. We can get Roman Reigns as the tribal chief, and he can go out there and give you a match that's damn near 5-star if he wanted to.
But and then on top of that, it's like this. It's like shit. What happened? I do want to know like what the fuck happened for this match to even come about.
Yeah.
Like, don't just throw a bunch of matches on me. I'm like, oh, well, it's fucking Dominique Mysterio versus Gunther this week.
Yeah.
What the fuck for?
Now,
all right.
Now, granted, I do like tournament style shit. Now, there's a reason behind it. Like, I do like matches where it's like, okay, you know, Cody or Drew, we don't know who's going to fight Drew, right? You got all these people that's trying to get into the title picture. If you have a tournament, you have these people fighting for a reason. You do get some dream matches. Shit, AJ Styles versus this person would be a dream match and shit. But again, it has a story behind it. You have a reasoning behind it. Even when you pick your last person, it has to be a reason why this person's there.
Yeah, I want to see Stone Cold with AAA ass, but I also want to see Stone Cold drive down that bitch with a beer truck and spray niggas with the motherfucking beer. Yeah, that shit go hard. That's some shit I want.
But I can also see Stone Cold fight Bret Hart and have 4-5 turns in that motherfucker where it's like shit, and then at the end you still got a story because nigga, I didn't give up, I ain't tap out, nigga, I passed out. Fuck, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
If you looking at this shit from a 2026, 2025, or even 24 lens, then you're gonna look at it different. But the 90s was a time where it's like shit in your face, Stone Cold during the week. I only got an hour anyway. It wasn't like it was 2 hours back then. It was an hour.
And without the fucking Attitude Era, we don't get what we get today. Like,
I do agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? We don't get that shit. Like, because that if you listen to all these niggas, bro, they're not inspired by they're inspired by them niggas that was in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
If it again, love The Rock. Before The Rock, his family they were great wrestlers. They were known. You know what I'm saying? They were a phenomenal family. But when he stepped up and they put him on that bitch and made him the character he was, that's why you can get the tribal chief Roman Reigns. That's why you can get the visionary with Stone, just like Stone. You can get the visionary, the Messiah, the shit like that. You can get all those and still have, again, like Matt said, still have those great wrestlers because what's going on? What's wrong?
Go ahead.
Like these guys were inspired by the wrestling, but they were also inspired by the storylines, the gimmicks and stuff. So again,
people didn't like the Messiah, but the Messiah was straight.
Speaking of Roman and Seth, my next hot take.
We got a sound button. I ain't heard
the Shield has had the biggest impact on WWE than any other stable in WWE history. Most, if not all, of the storylines over the last 10 years trickled down from the Shield. Yeah. The Authority storyline, the Bloodline, and finishes the story. So I guess that's Cody. Stemmed from the Shield formation and breakup.
I agree. I agree. Because I mean, shit, we still ain't. To be honest, we still waiting on Seth and Roman to meet up. Yeah. Like and that was years ago. Like we still ain't. I'm talking about a true, and they ain't even got to be for a belt. It could just be off a straight PP. Personal principle, nigga. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And next one. I ain't gonna lie. With saying that, I think the only thing that probably fucked up seeing a true impact is that Moxley left.
Yeah.
If he was still in the company today,
I think if he was in the company, we would have been seeing them two meet up again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next one. Brock Lesnar is the best booked wrestler of the last 20 years and deserves it.
Best booked
wrestler
of the last how many years?
20 of the last 20 years. So since 2000, well, at the time, 2005.
I agree.
Yeah.
And he deserves it.
I agree.
Okay.
At the end of the day, that's a monster.
Does he deserve it? Cause I mean, shit. Well, technically, he has not been in the last 20 years. He has not been in the WWE all them years.
He hasn't. But I mean, I still think even in
so you gotta eliminate a good. What? How long was he in UFC 3?
Yeah, but I still think he does. Even though I still think he deserves it.
So the time. So I would say, in the time he was in the WWE, from before he went to UFC and after, yes. He is the best book because he gets titles. He get a fucking now I don't know about now, but
he deserves it.
Before he was getting just title shots.
He deserves it
and come through and wreck shit. So yeah.
Because I mean he to me he is one of the final bosses. Like if you could beat him, you could beat anybody.
Okay. Early 2023 to mid to late 2024 was the highest peak WWE has ever reached. But also, 2025 is on the way to becoming the lowest point WWE has ever reached under Triple H's leadership.
I agree.
Say that one more time. My bad.
I agree.
2023 to mid to late 2024
That's the bloodline.
is the highest peak that WWE reached.
That's bloodline.
But 2025 at the time was on track to be the lowest that WWE's reached under Triple H.
I only agree because shit, you ain't have like during the 2023 to 2024.
Yeah,
you had bloodline, and then how that was crumbling, and you had Cody them, and you had CM Punk. Like you had so much shit going on. Now you really don't have nobody chasing nothing. Even now, Drew won it. Now you're gonna have Cody chasing it, so I think it's gonna go back up. But shit, I don't know. 2025 was pretty weak.
Just being honest and just being real, love them to death. But the reason for all this shit is they put that title on Jay, and people did not like the fact that they didn't like the fact that he had that title.
and you know what's crazy?
And I fucked with it.
I had a whole nother set of WWE shit, and I cannot find it.
Yeah, they
It involved Jay.
The time they put it on Jay, it could have been on Drew, and you wouldn't have to be here now.
Yeah,
I told y'all that when it happened though. I love the yeet shit. I love all this shit.
Yeah.
But I think now, and I love the fact that now Jay is making a slow turn because now he with the tag team and all this shit. I think he's gonna make a slow turn on his brother again.
That's what I would have loved to happen with the title reign. I feel like he should have went heel. I feel like that.
I thought they was teasing it.
I feel like that would have made
is.
his title reign a lot better because. And then and I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know if he just couldn't handle being, because he was botching and shit, and they had to work the botches into a storyline, and I feel like if they would have turned him heel, they would have made him too much of a mini Roman, and I think that they were trying to avoid that. Even though after he lost the title, they was teasing him being the mini Roman and all this type of stuff.
I found it. When you say a mini Roman, what do you mean?
I feel like so now the bloodline in the Samoans of the company are looked at as vicious beings.
Okay.
Like they are.
It's a reason why Roman was chosen to be the head of the table.
Yeah.
And so like this, that is not what
That's not head of the table shit.
That is not what they view Samoans as. No, they view them niggas as what he was when he was the right hand man. Hit niggas with chairs, beat niggas up, and we getting gold.
Look at the difference. Did you see the last pay-per-view where he was up on the top doing that shit, doing all this shit at fucking War Games? He was up there doing all this shit, and then Brock came out and stopped all this shit. That's the type of shit that motherfucker. When Brock stopped, the whole ring stopped. That's what they want to Samoan. And that's why I feel him when he said the heel turn, because after you left the family, it should have been, oh, y'all motherfuckers didn't want me to be the head of the table any motherfucking way. That's why fighting for the Ula Fala didn't matter to me, because Roman still got it.
Right.
Even though that he won it, because I mean, the fact that he won it, Jay really supposed to have the Ula Fala. Why does Roman still wear that bitch? You see, you ain't even pass it off. I don't even want to be a part of it. I'm me. Fuck that.
Yeah. It's just me, Oos.
It's just me. That's why the whole song didn't make, like you saying it's just me, but you still looking for help from all these man. Fuck that shit. None of y'all gave a fuck about me.
Like he shouldn't have been like, he should have been heel.
So,
but
I found the shit that I was looking for, and I'm finna just throw these out before we get to our main thing. I just need a yes or no, and if you feel like you need to explain, go ahead. But I just need a yes or no. Jey Uso is the Jeff Hardy of this generation.
No.
Can I cuss? Fuck no.
No. Keep going.
Fuck no.
Not even close.
So this is supporting that initial statement. Emotional connection with the fans.
No.
From tag team star to solo breakout.
Mm-hmm.
Unique swagger and charisma.
If that's what you want to call unique, okay.
Always the underdog that people root for.
Okay.
Raw passion and storytelling.
I don't like the storytelling.
That's and that's it.
I don't like the storytelling.
I don't think people understand what that nigga Jeff Hardy was doing back then, bro.
Like, this nigga was putting his body on the line. Like, we can say that
take the wrestling out of it though. Like, it's just not even the same feel.
Like, nah,
it's not the same feel. Jeff Hardy, outside of the drugs, truly could have been John Cena.
Like, bro,
Jeff Hardy, if he didn't touch a single blunt today or back then, he would probably be having his retirement match. Just with John Cena.
Cap. This nigga Jeff Hardy. I mean, not this nigga. This dude Jeff Hardy still like took, like, we see this dude with his daughter, bro. We like, man, he still took. And I don't think Jay gonna have that type of impact on us after he get done wrestling, bro. I feel like we gonna always remember him as a great tag team wrestler, a guy that gave us, you know, he won the title, he gave us great moment. But Jeff was different. Like, we didn't universally celebrate Jay winning that title like we did Jeff. Like, we were like, when he won the big gold, he won the spinner belt, bro. It's still pictures to this day of Jeff with these type, like,
right.
That's the type of thing, bro, that when you say, are they the same, that I look at, no, they're not the same. And like you said, you can take the wrestling out of it. It just does not have the same feel. It doesn't.
Even though they went through the same path, it's just not the same.
Even with Jeff, like, his tag team matches, bro, the same thing he was doing in them single matches, bro, was doing it in the tag team matches, bro. Like, he was really going hard. So even for him to become a single star, and bro, he jumping off the top of the damn Jumbotron, SummerSlam, flipping off that bit, like, bro, like, that shit, like, bro.
Jay don't have them on. Even then, like, even the storyline now where Jimmy is kind of saving his brother from himself, trying to save him from that dark side and shit like that. It's not even the same as when Matt did it with Jeff.
Exactly.
Like, Matt taking Jeff at a vulnerable time because he was still on drugs, and taking him to the broken universe, taking him to the compound, doing all his brother Nero, all that type shit. It's not even the same as what the fuck, like, it's not even the same feel. Because when Jeff came back as brother Nero, I mean, it was different. Like, you felt it.
I said SummerSlam, but I'm thinking about Shane McMahon. That's what I'm thinking about with this SummerSlam.
So now, what's your next one?
Yeah.
The next hot take: Prime AJ Styles is better than Prime HBK.
Wrestling?
It gives no context. Prime AJ Styles is better than Prime HBK.
So what do we consider their primes?
The picture they have of HBK is when he did that shit with when he was like supposed to be heaven, or he was an angel, whatever that shit.
He was in his God mode then.
God mode. Mm-hmm. But I honestly think his prime was pre-Attitude Era before he fucked his back up.
Let me put it like this: if we're talking about straight wrestling ability and how they work in the ring, I will give it to AJ, but it's not far. Because Sean had a way of having a match and making you feel every move that he did. Like, even when he was younger, all this, even when he got older and all this, you felt when he tuned up that super kick.
Yeah.
Like,
was that what they striking up the band?
Yeah. Like, nigga, like, and you know it's gonna put the motherfucker down, because even when he fought Ric Flair, he tuned that bitch up where he look at him and say,
crying.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got tears in his eyes.
Bam, like, because you know it's gonna put it's that feeling. Now AJ, not saying he doesn't have feeling in his man, because I used to watch him at TNA a lot, and his TNA shit is.
That's why I was saying what they consider his
wrestling ability. Yeah. AJ doing some shit, because his New Japan shot it. He is wrestling his ass off, and I don't think Sean can reach that. And it's a new age of wrestling, but the way to work a match and work a crowd within that match, I think Sean got him beat on that.
So
it's the feeling.
It just depends on what they mean and what they consider their prime, and what are they encompassing when they say their prime. Like I'm with agreeing. So man, I'm not gonna just verbatim say what he said, because I agree, but it just depends on what they saying. So
I think, because it's all WWE, I think it would be Sean's prime, which I feel like was pre-Attitude Era.
Indeed, was it?
And then AJ's prime might have been right when he came into WWE. Maybe.
Okay. So they talking about WWE shit.
But even then, bro, like,
yeah, he still got like, yeah.
The way AJ can put a motherfucking Styles clash is amazing.
Yeah.
Like I can't like wrestling wise, because I really would have loved to see AJ, like a prime AJ versus a prime Kurt Angle, like match wise. Yeah. But Kurt Angle,
that might have been crazy.
Kurt Angle fighting Shawn Michaels, the way they gonna make that shit feel, like, I don't know. Shawn brings feeling out of every match. I don't know why. I don't know if because I was a kid and I was amazed or what, but Shawn made motherfuckers feel every match he was in. It's a reason why he was the showstopper for real, for real.
Yeah.
Mr. WrestleMania. Next one. Roman Reigns saved the WWE in the 2020s the same way Stone Cold did in the 2000s and the same way John Cena did in the 2010s. The Tribal Chief will go down as one of, if not the greatest champion character and prime year peak in WWE history.
I agree with everything up to that last part.
Yeah, that's why. You lost me on that.
I do agree with Stone Cold was needed during that time to save it, and he even had to rock with him. But Stone Cold was the reason.
Yeah,
John Cena definitely needed to be saved, and Roman definitely was needed because if you remember before the Tribal Chief shit, WWE was at its lowest rate.
This was
period.
Because he, matter of fact,
too.
He went
out. He announced he had cancer and left.
And he came back with the big dog.
And then he came back with that and then turned into Tribal Chief.
Remember when you first saw Roman come back? He was like, wait, Roman came back and he was like, damn, it's just the big dog shit. Niggas was hype. But then he really started tearing shit up. Like, he had that shirt on, come in, wreck shit, leave. And you was like, wait a minute. Is this nigga heel? Like, that Roman character shook up WWE and made everybody get on their shit. No lie. Even Seth. And Seth was holding that shit down.
Yeah.
I know niggas might not like it, but they needed
Seth.
They needed that.
That's Cody coming back.
They needed that.
That's
Punk.
I'm trying to think best Punk, but
I think if matter of fact, if I'll go as far as to say if Roman didn't come back
that's
in that
Brock, that's when he had that shit with Brock.
If Roman did not come back in that way, like the way he did, I don't think you would have got Cody in WWE. I think people had to see Roman be booked before they said, all right, I'm willing to jump ship. Because Cody was the fucking EVP over in AEW. He didn't have to leave.
Right.
They didn't like and honestly, bro, if Cody nor Punk come back, AEW on some shit.
They on fire.
They on fire.
They on fire.
So I think that, not saying, and I don't really watch AEW, but from what I keep up with, they still have a fan.
It's some good ass shit. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen, they got some good shit because motherfuckers go over there and put on shows and then come back.
If you want to talk about,
top.
If you want more wrestling than sports entertainment, I'll go AEW. And that's not saying that AEW don't have characters and shit, because MJF is one of the best characters.
They go crazy.
And I'm going to keep it real. When he do go over to WWE, that's going to be crazy.
Who?
MJF.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do ECW type shit over there. That type of shit turn me
up. I haven't watched it outside of a couple like things.
Niggas getting nails put in the lips.
They go crazy.
Was that because I got a hot take of my own too?
That's all of my hot takes. Go ahead.
You don't watch wrestling, but you know who came back? Matt Cardona, right?
I do watch wrestling.
I mean, have you seen the latest SmackDown? You know Matt Cardona and shit came back.
Is he back?
He's back.
Okay.
So the way he came back, you need to see how he came out, because he came out with the Zack Ryder shit.
Because I knew he was in the My Time Is Now shit.
Yep,
that's what I said.
But he came, now he's officially back.
Okay,
he signed the contract and everything. So he came back to woo. You know it. But then it switched from, it said Zack Ryder, but before he came out, it switched to Matt Cardona.
Okay.
So he Matt Cardona, hot take, and I know, but it's on Netflix. So you got to go ahead and push the limits with Netflix. Bring back the hardcore title. Let Matt Cardona keep on doing this shit, and let's see what the fuck go on. Because he's the deathmatch king. You ain't gonna have no deathmatch, but you got a hardcore motherfucker in that bitch, and you got some niggas that's ready to go tough. And the first thing I would do when I do bring it back, Gunther want to talk shit, nigga. This ain't about wrestling. We finna fight in this motherfucker, nigga. Fuck the ring general shit, nigga. You gotta beat my ass. That's a WrestleMania match right there.
And I don't. Y'all may be able to educate me a little bit more on why this probably will never happen.
What?
Bring back ECW.
ECW was wild, boy.
Bring back ECW.
It's not gonna be the same.
Wild time.
It's not gonna be the same. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
I got a face for you.
The same. You got a face for it. I mean, bring it back ECW. I wouldn't even want to be with that.
He ain't in the company yet, but I got a face for
Who?
Say what you.
I know you're talking about Zilla. I know you're talking about Zilla. Cause I'm be that's why I want the hardcore title. Cause I want Matt Cardona to come in that bitch, beat everybody ass, and Zilla come out and be like, I thought niggas was hardcore around this bitch. I thought niggas was hardcore around. I came with my own shit. The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, are y'all ready to go to the next part?
Yeah.
This is the final part, and I'm gonna try to get through these quick because we got a lot of niggas.
Come on with
this one.
How many people are in this tournament?
I think 84.
84. Okay.
But most of the time you don't pay attention to the whole song. It's just the first couple seconds.
Come on with it.
So